Hi, welcome to Financial ChitChat. My name is Jerry Hill and I'm your host again. And just to remind you that on my particular podcast, there's nothing that's going to be sold. There's nothing that I don't have a book to sell you. I don't have a financial seminar to sell you. I'm just hoping that you'll enjoy the content. And if you do enjoy the content, that you'll like it and share it and be a regular subscriber to it. What I wanted to talk about today was inflation. It is a hot topic, and the reason it's a hot topic is because we're in an election year, but we're also in hyperinflation mode right now with the economy. And if you're a regular person, which I'm sure everybody is, then you understand when you go to the grocery store, you're paying more money. When you go to the gas station to get gas, you're paying more money. When you're paying your electric bill and your gas bill, you're paying more money. That's inflation at work. Now, the interesting thing about inflation is the only people that create inflation are the people that we elect, and those are the politicians. And ironically enough, the politicians blame inflation on everybody but themselves. The popular blame today is that it's the food industries. They're gouging people, is what the politicians will tell you. Understand this, inflation comes when the politicians spend more money than what is brought in through our taxes. The only people that can spend taxpayer money are the politicians. And so they'll put forth a budget, they'll pass it, they'll break it, and they'll send us into debt. And that's what they've done. The politicians have created inflation. They have spent more money than what has come in tax revenue. So even though we're all paying our taxes, they're still spending more than what is actually there. What happens at that point is then they start up the printing press at the Federal Reserve, which is also a government-backed entity, and they print more money. Well, the moment they start printing more money, what do you think that does to the value of our money? It goes down, right? My dollar is not worth $1 when they start printing more dollars. And that's exactly what takes place during inflation. So to blame anybody other than yourselves, if you're a politician, is folly. And it's a big smokescreen to us that we need to understand that when we elect these people, we need to elect people who understand how to run an economy. They understand basic economic principles, because just to come out and blame the food industry to me is absolutely pathetic, really. It's not taking responsibility for what you have created. And whatever party you are for, understand both parties have let us down when it comes to the fact that we are experiencing inflation. And we have been experiencing inflation for many, many months, probably a couple of years now. Understand this, it's not the food industry's issue, although they have to deal with it. When the chicken farmer is getting his eggs together, he pays more now because of inflation. He pays more to feed those chickens. Then when the transportation company comes and picks up the eggs, take them to market, the transportation company pays more for their diesel fuel, right? Then when the transportation company drops those eggs off at the food wholesaler, the food wholesaler is now paying more for the eggs because he's got to cover the cost of the feed from the farmer. He's got to cover the cost of fuel from the trucking company, and now he sells them to the market. So when we go to the market, whatever market we go to, our cost for eggs have now gone up exponentially, and therein lies inflation. It affects everybody right down the line, and no matter what we're doing in our economy, whether it's purchasing electricity or gas or gasoline for our car or groceries, whatever the case may be, inflation gets us every time. And so that's who creates inflation, and that's exactly who should be held responsible for the inflation as well. Thanks for watching, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I look forward to talking with you soon.